Previously, this is Vicky. I've been gone for a while. I had some computer problems. And previously I had taken a photograph of some flowers across the street. Let me briefly show you the photograph. Here's the photograph. And I had started making this flower right here at the top. It looks kind of orange in the video, but when I'm looking at it on the paper, it doesn't look quite that orange. So I'm making this flower, Prismacolor colored pencils, and I chose to make it's actually 7 by 11, so I'll have to cut that down a little bit to fit it in whatever size frame it will fit into. So today I started drawing the flower from the photograph, and this is a stage of the flower after the petals fall off, I think. And then after the petals fall off, after this stage, it kind of looks like a round button. Round on the top and flat on the bottom. But it takes many forms. The last one is the button. It looks kind of like a button. And I think I need more light. More light would help. Does that make? Oh, there, it looks more yellow. But without all this light, it looks more orange. That helps a little. There we go. If I move it over a little bit, you can really see that. Oh, and as you can see on the other side of my paper here, I used it as a template for trying to find the color that I wanted, because I used canary yellow first and it was too yellow. So in order to make it look a little bit more orange yellow, I used Spanish orange. So these are the two pencils that I used. Spanish orange and canary yellow. I don't know if you can see that on there. No. Too much shadow on here. So now, today what I was doing is finding the color I wanted and coloring the petals on the flower. So before I color them in, I am erasing the pencil mark. Some of my pencil marks still showed up, but I'm erasing it so it doesn't show up a whole lot. I'm trying not to touch the paper a whole lot, so I used paintbrush here to get rid of the eraser. And I can still see the lines for the flower. So I'm going to use the canary yellow. And then I'm going to put the Spanish orange on top. And like I said, this is these are Prismacolor colored pencils. And it's going to be the only colored pencil that I use. The only type of colored pencil, Prismacolor. So after I lay down some small circles of the canary yellow. Then I'm going to go back over it with Spanish orange. And as you can see, it is definitely more yellow. It's definitely more yellow before I put the Spanish orange on top of it. I had replaced my bulb with a shorter one. I happened to go to Staples, and I ran across a short bulb that didn't stick out my light. But I think maybe I like the one that sticks out better. Seems like it did give me more light. I may have to switch that bulb and put it back in there. I guess it's all about experiments until you, sorry, move the camera, till you get what you want. But I think I still need to buy another stand-up light. One that goes behind me and is closer. I have the ceiling light on, but it doesn't really provide anything too much for working. So I may be pushing a little too hard. Like I said, the canary yellow was just too yellow for me, so I had to add the Spanish orange. Oh, with the yellow down right next to the Spanish orange and canary yellow, you can definitely see the difference in the color. Instead of just being yellow. Now that we've had a few cold nights, most of the flowers are starting to look like the button type of flower over there, instead of these little daisy, yellow daisy looking flowers. Just north of here, the temperature is going down into the 40s at night. sometimes I find I erase the pencil so much it's hard for me to see where the lines were, so I have to be careful. And well, that's my petals for the flower. And then now the middle part, I actually can see that the bottom down here is a little darker in the picture than the top part. So I suppose some of them I'll just do the canary yellow towards the top, and towards this bottom part down here I'll use the two colors.